Okay, so leading off here, Nope. Canopy Vista into
Well, that's not particularly exciting. Turn 1, nothing. Turn 2, nothing.
over under on Megamorph. What are we looking at here? It is not Megamorph for Chris. It is. This looks like Abzan Control.
Yeah.
Okay. Abzan Control. That's kind of cool. I mean, this is interesting. So, Siege Rhinos. He's got Wilt Leaf Winnower, which is cool. That's techie. All right.
Abe is on the Jeskai Black or Dark Jeskai deck. I'm gonna go with Dark Jeskai. You can say Jeskai.
I like
Black.
Dark Jeskai. I like Dark Jeskai. I'm just not sure that's what they like to be called. I'm not sure that's the preferred nomenclature, dude.
Turn 3 pass from Abe.
Yeah, that seems weird. I mean, I don't think that deck.
That's not.
He's not playing a lot of like. He's got more of a control-y build himself here. Looking at his deck list, he's definitely. He's got 4 copies of Jace. Looks like this is a Nissa coming out. Yep. Gonna tutor up a land here. Yeah. And meanwhile, Abe says, I'm gonna go ahead and fetch while you do that.
That's rough. No turn 2. Soulfire Grandmaster, no turn 3. Mantis Rider, no turn 2 Jace for that matter.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder what he's got. I mean, I'm expecting a Gideon to drop down here on turn 4 because if it doesn't, then I don't know what kind of hand he kept.
Yeah, I don't know. And then the Dragon Master Outcast, he's definitely got one of those. So that'll be cool to see. Those things can get out of control if you don't have a way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So on Abe's deck list, he wrote Archetype Black America.
Oh, Abe.
So Abe is playing Black America. So we now have 3 different versions.
Looking for something like that. I like to be here somewhere.
All right, so we are on a hunt for a fire. I don't see one. Negative, Nick. No fire wires.
No.
Yeah. How bad is the feedback? Like, real bad?
It's a little long. You might come back and listen while he's talking.
No, I'm all right,
It's just
man.
a little sound.
Well, we may just have to roll with it for now. Is it the fan? Are they hearing the fan?
It's right now. There's no fan going, so there's no way. Try moving all the way.
Might be. You guys might be hearing the computer fan. So we'll find out.
Yeah, that in fact
Anyway,
based on the description of a
so
constant line.
what do we got
might be
going
the
on
fan.
here? We're missing a lot of gas here. Sorry guys, missing action, worried about it. Okay, if it's not that bad, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to get back to the action. We're going to let the people that handle the technical stuff. We're just going to sit here and sound stupid and look good, which is what we're good at.
Both those things, true.
All right. What is this? This isn't a Pokemon card, right?
Well, he pointed at him as if there was a swing, but I don't see any life total.
Is that a Dragon Master? Did he get the Dragon Master Outcast out there? Is that what that is? Is that your dragon?
Can't be. He doesn't have 6 lands.
Well, Dragon Master Outcast is a 1-drop.
Yeah.
It just has to live through the turn, so that might...
But he would walk right into that Nissa.
He did play Gideon. Okay, well, we've missed some action here, trying to deal with this mic problem. Sorry, guys. We're going to get back on track here, though. Swinging with Nissa. 4, looks like we've got a Gideon. And making a token. Very cool. This new Gideon, I mean, he's just gas,
He's
right?
busted.
I mean, he's really, really good.
Because he provides either side of the I need tokens or I need to pump my tokens, depending on what your board state is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, historically.
Or gets in for that crucial damage, right? Like,
That's true.
becomes a creature. The classic Gideon ability of like, hey, I'm also a bro, right?
And 4 mana. planeswalkers that can defend themselves by making creatures and
I
have
see.
other abilities are pretty good.
Is that a Kolaghan's command? It is. It's a one of Kolaghan's command in his hand that we're looking at, and this looks like a Crackling Doom. So Crackling Doom comes across. That'll take care of Nissa.
Hold on, this is 2, so he's going to sack the Gideon token.
Well, wait, it's the highest power, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're tied. Gideon makes 2 2s.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I thought he made 1/1s.
No,
You're right.
He's too good.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. That is kind of busted. All right, and then takes care of the Gideon. Wow, Crackling Doom. It's good.
Well, there's a decent number of planeswalkers in the format right now.
Yep.
Being able to deal 2 to them while getting rid of their potential, like the creature that may be protecting it, is pretty strong.
That's pretty strong. Yeah, for sure. Well, even just working around, like, edict effects that target the highest power are interesting, right? Because that's a Siege Rhino, and that is an Ojutai's command. Said, nope.
Value time.
What's he getting? What's his second mode?
See if he draws a card.
I'm thinking maybe you bring back Dragon Master Outcast, if that's what we missed.
No, I think that's
attacking. He's drawing a card.
That's attacking for 2 a turn, so I think he must have had a Gideon in play at some point.
That's what it is then. Okay, yeah. Yep, you're correct. Yeah, so he doesn't have anything, so he's definitely drawing a card. He's not bringing anything back.
Well, now he's got the lands for the Dragon Master. If he has this one of... Oh, is that the dig through time? And Manus Rider and Manus Rider?
No! That's gross if it is. Right. But I think that Abe is reading the situation correctly here. He has put Chris on a control variant, right? Because he's not running out into Languish, right? He's expecting Languish. He's expecting some sort of board wipe. And so, he's not overextending, which is very smart. Because he could very easily have just gone like Manus Rider, deal with this. But I do like him, playing the 1, leaving up that dig through time, and just sitting back to see what Chris does. He's also got Kolaghan's command up, which can be kind of a blowout here, because I don't know that that's something you expect. All right. Complete disregard, right?
Yeah, that's exiled.
So he's gone. Gets in. Here comes that K command. Yep. Do 2 to him, discard your card.
And he's going to take 1. Right? He pointed to the Battlefield Forge.
He's discarding, I believe, right? Is he having him discard? Or is he just doing 2/2? Well, either way. This is always a bad feel, right? Getting the beats from the 2/2 that you just haven't found the answer to.
The vanilla 2/2.
Yeah, your 2/2 token. 2/2 Cheshire
Rhino.
Cat. There's
the
a
Rhino.
Rhino. Okay, there's a swing. All right. Well, 2/2 beats have been ceased. We're not going to get the 2/2 beats anymore.
I just saw Jace.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is a dig through time. Card is disgusting. So good. I wonder what he's thinking about here. Is he considering casting the dig here, main, and then yeah, it's not a bad way to go. He doesn't want to play Jace out into this, right? He can't really protect it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He kind of needs to deal with that Siege Rhino.
Absolutely. Well, that's a Jeskai charm.
Not quite. Yeah, let me put that on top of your deck so you can drain me for 3 again.
That's Dragon Master Outcast. Or no, Fiery Impulse, I'm sorry. I really want to see this Dragon Master Outcast. Can you tell you? I really want to see it. I think he takes.
He took the charm.
The charm, yeah.
I think if he gets something else down to give himself some lifelink, that could be relevant.
It's possible.
Oh, I didn't see what else he took. Nope. Oh, he was going for land. He is doing the point, tap, and act like I'm counting.
Yeah.
Game right there. All right. There's the land.
Well, here's the thing. If he takes Charm, Fiery Impulse, can't he kill the Rhino?
Charm doesn't hit.
Yeah, it gives Pump +1/+1 lifelink, which makes that a 3/3.
Right. Oh, you mean if he...
And then he...
Yeah, but you just take the 2 from a stupid 2/2 guy, and when you're at 16 life, that's a bad block. You don't block there. You mean like in response?
I'm saying Abe kills the Rhino if he swings
when he swings with the Rhino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
it's a 2-for-1 though. It's not great.
I think.
I like this line better.
I like this line better because.
Absolutely.
Well, the problem is if this line goes with. There's a couple ways to get blown out here.
This is like very much all in on Jace though, and that'll do it. That's the way you get blown out, right? Now I think he just takes the... Oh! Wow. He kept the charm. And is that an Ojutai's command?
Am I misremembering Absent Charm's not like what it hits? Is it power 3?
Double check it.
It's been a little while since I played Standard. Sorry, folks. Gabe's down in Siege Rhino range.
Soulfire Grandmaster, though. Here we go. We're online. Yeah, power 3 or greater.
Okay, oh, then we make Rock does, in fact.
Yeah, nuked out. 3 or greater. Thank you, Shadows. Soulfire Grandmaster plus Jeskai Charm seems kind of good, right?
It would if he wasn't.
He can't. Yeah, well, he can't. He wants to buy it back and get on the looping Jeskai Charm piece here. I think is kind of one of his lines. So, is that other? Is it Ojutai's command? Is the other one? He's gonna double block, and he's gonna have to pull the trigger here on Jeskai Charm. Yep. It's going to get the lifelink +1/+1, and Soulfire Grandmaster has prowess as well, right? No, just the buyback?
Yeah. So it's just going to...
It's a base lifelinker to begin with, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We have 35 minutes left in the round.
So we just gained 6 life there.
Yeah.
6, like, very critical life, and there was...
And then trades...
Yeah, and the past turn with 6 land to play, 7 land to play over Chris's side.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where Chris wants to be, though, right? I mean, he's definitely the more controlling deck, so...
Oh my god.
This token is just has been out there the whole game.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Getting the beats.
Go 2/2 token.
Yeah, Cheshire Cat getting it in.
Both players
9 to 8
have
now, right?
So much land.
9 to 8.
5 more turns of the 2/2 token.
Do you think if he loses? Oh, it's 8 to 8. This is a fetch.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's one more less turn.
That is one less. You're right. It puts him on a 4-turn clock against Cheshire Cat here.
Oh, it's tough. I want to see. Let's see
the Gideon token going all the way. It's going to be bad when we start to see Chris do things like languish the token, right?
Wait.
Despise.
Mm-hmm.
What does he take? What did he take? No. Can he take anything there? He can, right? He can take a creature. Dude. This token's gonna go all the way.
I love it.
Nope.
Up next list to kill the
next
token!
list to kill the token?
Kill
No!
the token!
Ojutai's command! Ojutai's command says, no, you don't. Is he gonna draw or are you gonna gain life? He did use a second mode on that, right? He's bringing back Jace. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's looking bad for Chris here. So, loot.
Flip.
Not good. Gets in. It's at 4. What are we flashing back with Jace?
Yeah, command
Flashback.
Command only hits creatures. But I couldn't tell what the other spell was in his hand.
Okay, so then what did he do to?
Well, what's he got in his deck that would stop the disdainful? No, it wasn't disdainful stroke.
Stroke. Did it?
I mean,
Did he? Was that a misplay then? Did he Ojutai's command improperly?
No, he cast the command for draw and bring Jace back.
Well, then how did he get rid of the
I don't know what the other card was in his hand.
Omnix Phyllis? And we're being told he flashed back the Jeskai Charm for the win. So
okay.
That finished it out.
That seems good.
Got him to. How did he deal with that? Interesting.
Well,
How did he deal with that Omnix Phyllis?
I don't
Brutal Expulsion is what we're being told that is. Okay, one of the new cards. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So I was just looking. He has a 1-of it in his deck. Nice.
Wow. The saucy 1-up locks the game up. Brutal Expulsion.
That's true. Both of those cards are at 4. That's why Despise missed them both.
That makes sense.
And he had 8 mana, so we could just do
okay,
them both.
yeah, I'm seeing
Nice.
it now. Yep. So he remands it, essentially,
Yeah, that's it.
and then deals 2 damage.
So looking at Abe's sideboard, I'm thinking he's bringing in one of Disdainful Stroke. He's got one in the main.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm not sure what else comes in here. No Dragonlord's Silmgar.
No, Dragonlord Silumgar probably absolutely comes in here.
You think so?
Yeah, because he can take over a Planeswalker.
Yeah, I guess so.
These are going to be long.
Yeah, I guess part of it is also he hasn't seen the Languish, and he doesn't know about the Absent Charm.
Sure, but Silumgar lives through Languish. He's 3/5.
Oh,
There you
all
go.
right. I thought he was a 4/4.
Gain control of
Oh,
target
all
Planeswalker
right, all
creature.
right.
I definitely think Dragonlord Silumgar comes in here. Let's see, what else? Dragonlord Ojutai, maybe not, out of the sideboard here.
Well, he can't afford to play a slower game.
Absolutely, yeah.
Chris's build is not Absent aggro.
Well,
not even regular Absent.
it depends on how he wants to play this, right? Like, does he say, you know what, I'm going to go on the beats, right? And I'm just going to leave in my Mantis Riders. Maybe I'm going to pull my... thanks, Nick. Maybe I'm going to pull some of these other cards that aren't doing such great work for me here, right? Like, he's probably taking Silk Wrap out. Fiery Impulse, maybe not that great here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a way to deal with Nissas, right? But the things we saw, like the Nissas, are the only thing, right? He saw Siege Rhinos, which...
Siege Rhino, Obnixless.
not so great, right? So he's, I mean, definitely disdainful stroke. Negate,
Yeah, you're right.
Negate probably
Dragon
comes
Lord
in. I think Dragon Lord comes in for sure here. I think the disdainful stroke absolutely.
See, what have we got?
But I don't think he takes creatures out for it, right? I think he stays on the beatdown here. If I'm Abe, I'm definitely keeping my Manus Riders in, right? I'm definitely keeping Soulfire Grandmasters.
He's got some.
He's got 4 Soulfire Grandmasters in the main. You might shave 1 or 2 to get in like a Dragon Lord Ojitai over a Soulfire Grandmaster. That seems good.
So I find it funny. He drew his one of Brutal Expulsion, his one of Kolaghan's Command, and his one of Jeskai Charm. All right, that's pretty good.
You know what though? That's the power of Dig Through Time.
It's true.
That's straight up the power of Dig Through Time, is that you can run one of this, one of that, because you get to see 7 cards and go, I'll take my one of Cake Man, I'll take my one of Jeskai Charm, thank you very much. And then that's why in, Eternal formats it's so broken, because so many of those decks play just like one of this, one of that, and then you're filling your graveyard up, delving, grabbing your one of whatever, that's perfect for this corner scenario, and getting it done.
All right,
which he did.
Chris is considering his hand. I saw some lands and a Jason Abe's hand.
So Chris is probably bringing in Transgress the Mind, I would think, for sure here. He's got 2 Tragic Arrogance. That's interesting. Duress, Utter End. Hidden Dragon Slayer, maybe, but he didn't see the dragons. The dragons are sideboarded, so if the dragons come in, maybe he changes for game 3.
Assuming he gets the game.
Yeah, now he did have a main deck Wiltleaf Winnower, which we didn't see, and that would handle the dragons.
Yeah.
Except for Ojitai, right? Because he's hexproof if he's untapped. But it would handle... Oh, here's the Duress. And what did he take? I missed it.
Hold on.
I'm over here looking at deck lists.
We've got a response here from Abe. It's fetchy.
So this is definitely very different from the last game, right? Pace-wise. I mean, we've got big time.
Response, actually.
He's just fetching out. There's a Manus Rider. So yeah, so keeping the Manus Riders in, I like that. I think he's properly assessed this, that he absolutely needs to be on the beatdown here. He has more tools.
Alright, and pass.
Hitting his land drops, I mean, that's good. That's where he wants to be.
Oh. Alrighty. Let's see what happens here. I was curious whether or not...
Wait, no, Chris missed a land. Did Chris miss a land?
Yep.
Yeah, he did miss a land. Okay, yeah. Not good for Chris. That 4th land can be critical, although it's not like Abe's putting, pressure on him right now either, but if that stays that way, that could be real bad. Looks like it's going to stay that way. And we're getting a Den Protector here. Oh, there's the 4th land. Okay, so Den Protector, 4th land. Abe's fetching what I assume is going to be a duel, a black duel.
I was curious whether Chris might consider trying to go under. If he doesn't show anything, maybe bring in those. He's got. Actually, I'm sorry, I misread his board. Never mind. I take it back.
No, he's just got more control.
I thought he had the warden in his.
No
wardens.
No.
Never mind. So I don't know. I feel like Abe is favored in this.
At this point, I think post board. Yeah, absolutely. Although, yeah. Yeah, I think if he plays the way he did last time, it seems favorable for him, especially if he brings in... He can take out some of these things like Fiery Impulses. He's got 3 Fiery Impulses, and you're bringing in things like... Oh, yeah, baby, Dragon Master Outcast.
Dun, dun,
dun, dun, dun.
Drawing his 1-ups again.
Here we go. If he can't kill it, we're going to see some 5/5 Dragon action.
Okay.
Alright, so Dragon Master, he has to make it to his upkeep.
No, he's got to get the
Controls
6
or more
He needs
lands.
the 6th land.
6 or more lands, so yeah, so he's got to make it 2 turns.
Yeah, I remember the stats on a card correctly with that. I would be like, yay.
Yay. That thing's got to live 2 turns.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's going to make this land drop, so yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's a matter of does the outcast live, right? Like, Kit, does he? Nope. Here comes a Nissa. Gonna grab a land.
Yep.
Make his land drop. Seems good. Oh.
Alrighty. So much fetching in Standard, it's like I'm playing Legacy.
Fetchy Modern also.
I know.
Fetchy McFetchy Moderson. We'll get to see some of that tomorrow. It's just fetches for days. Literally. The whole weekend fetches.
And there's that land. Can't be happy to see
That's
that.
an Obnixilis. That'll take care of... Oh, flipping the Den Protector. What are we getting back? See if we get back the Duress.
I find that unlikely.
He's starting to fool around in the back of the graveyard. That's why I'm curious. I mean, he's got an Obnixilis in hand, so I assume he's going to play that and kill the Outcast, right?
That would seem to be the reasonable play.
And then resolving Obnixilis is real bad for Abe.
He took the Duress.
Yeah, because he doesn't. Yeah. I'm thinking he's got another land. He wants to Duress away any counter spells. And then resolve the Obnixilis, right? That's probably his line.
Let's see if that's what he actually has.
I'm hoping that that's what his line is here. We're being told that our backup game is already over.
Yeah, so
that's kind of crazy. All right, so wow. So I guess maybe he doesn't have the next land.
Yeah, well, he's been land tight this whole time. You have to draw it off the top, you know.
Yeah. He's gonna take 1 to cast this Duress, I think. Yeah. What's he looking for? All lands. Oh, brutal. So, if he doesn't have a way to stop this, it's gonna get at least 1/5/5 out. He's showing him I have all lands.
He's got to have a leg to kill it.
See if he doesn't. Nope. So he's gonna get a 5/5.
That was the land where Wasty tapped for black, right?
Yes.
All right.
Here comes the Ob. Now, the absolute blowout, the savage blowout would be if he... Wow, he's going to take out the 5/5.
Well, because look at the pressure. He's the life totalser.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah. Yep.
And we already know Abe has nothing but
I got
lands.
nothing here. I can't block this.
All right, going to decisive game 3. Oops.
So I wonder if we shift anything around in post board here.
I don't think so. Well, Chris didn't show anything unexpected. Abe didn't show anything unexpected. As long as he shuffles up throughout this, should be okay.
All right. Yeah, I mean, so what did we see? We saw the Duress come in. We saw... I think it's about the only sideboard card we saw between these. Okay. Well, I'm kind of hoping we get to see a little bit more action on Abe's side. I really do want to see him bring in some of those larger dragons and start, be viable, be present in the big game.
We don't.
Right?
Well, the thing is, he just had a fistful of land.
Yeah, I mean,
he might have put it in. We're not sure.
Not much you can do there.
We didn't see Fiery Impulse, so it's possible he did pull those. Although after seeing how that game went, maybe you
keep him in.
I
don't know. I mean, he showed him Den Protector and Nissa. Abe hasn't gone back to the sideboard though, so
he's sticking with it.
He's sticking with whatever he did, you know. I'll be curious to see what our first good sideboard presence is. Okay. Leading out with Triland, leading out with that Duress. What's he gonna get? Soulfire Grandmaster.
Oh,
Jace. Take your pick. Oh. Dig Through Time seems like you'd take it, right? And then just play around the counter magic. I feel like that's...
Unless your hand says, I'm gonna kick your ass before you can do anything with Dig Through Time.
Yeah.
Which he's evaluating now. He's got a Gideon. He's got 2 Gideons.
Yeah, he's gonna take. Okay, he's gonna take the Disdainful Stroke.
Yeah, he's on the Gideon plan.
It's on that Gideon plan. Interesting. And I think, what was the other one? The other one was the Brutal Expulsion, right? Look that way, yeah. So he can't counter the Gideon with the Brutal Expulsion, right? It's a creature. So, yeah, I can see if he thinks that that's his way to win there.
No, he can return target spell or creature to its owner's hand. So it's off the stack. That's how it works. Sign of the Fencer.
Remans it without the card draw. Got a loot. Now this is, I mean, non-blue control decks, right? You just have to have a way to grind out card advantage, and the only thing I see here that's just pure card draw in Chris's deck is the Abzan Charm, right? His pay 2 draw 2 mode. And how often you want to do that, I don't know. Obnixilis, he draws with he can do Obnixilis, right? He can draw with that. But things like Dig Through Time, things like Jace, you know, you're just sitting there just drawing. You're constantly going to have cards, and I think that that's where, you know, these blue mid-range decks, these blue control decks are definitely going to show that leg up kind of in the late game where they're getting a little bit more out of every turn than their opponent, you know.
Yeah.
And black-based control decks tend to be based a lot around like 1-for-1s, right? You're getting a 1-for-1, the occasional 2-for-1. But when your opponent can just outdraw you and outpace you, and you're still 1-for-1ing them, it definitely doesn't feel good.
No.
Are we missing a land drop again here?
I can't imagine he's
no
missing.
way.
He just Absent Charmed and drew. There it is. Well, that's Languish mana.
That is Languish mana. That's real. I don't see a Languish. He's also got that Gideon. Remember, he set this whole thing up.
But that's not Gideon mana. All right, Rhino.
Siege Rhino.
That's the thing. He's drawing a land. He needs that. Especially if he wants to start abusing that
Soulfire Grandmaster. I mean, he's got to have at least 6, right, to really get that going. Because what's he got that? Well, I mean, I guess he buys it back at the end of turn. He can start to do it. He's just not chaining them in the same turn, buying back in the same turn. You know.
I think you have to do it when you cast it.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't just buy them.
Yeah, it doesn't just pull it from the graveyard.
Yeah.
That would be so.
It's
busted.
It's not a Tasker type effect.
Hold on. He has 3 cards in the graveyard, right?
Dig through time. Yeah, dig through time's online this turn.
But wouldn't Jace flip there?
No, 5.
Oh, Jace has 5 cards.
Yeah.
Sorry. Why did I think 3? Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking of. Something that doesn't actually exist.
Dig through time's online here. No, he needs 1 more card. Does he have a fetch? He needs to dig through dig is an 8, so yeah, it's not quite online. If he had a fetch in play, he could dig this turn, but alas, there's no digging for him. 5 mana. He's moving the Gideon to the front of his hand. I think he's considering it. Maybe not. 3, he's gonna play Ruinous Path. Says goodbye, Jace. Oh, but now dig through time. Oh no, he's gonna. Oh, Ruinous. That's the brutal expulsion.
It was like, yeah, I'll just draw a card and still have Jace. And now I'll have a live Jace. Wow.
No, that was Ojitai's command. Why do I keep doing that? I keep mixing them up. Like on the screen, they look like I was like, wait, how did he do that with brutal explosion? No, it's Ojitai's command. So Ojitai's command brings it back, says, hey, thanks.
And now I have 5 cards in my graveyard.
Yeah. Now we do the thing with the Jace and stuff.
Oopsie, there it is. There it is. I was about to say he was missing his trigger.
Looks like Chris is trying to figure out what he's doing. He's plussing, saying, nope, Seedrino, get your -2. And then killing it with Crackling Goon. Well, that's nice. That's a nice place to be if you're...
So, active Jace and Acre Soulfire Grandmaster in play.
It's pretty good. And he's still holding on to Dig Through Time. He still has a Dig Through Time again.
Hold on. And it's live.
And it is definitely live now. No, wait.
He's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, sure enough. That is a live Dig Through Time.
Here, I'm just going to count out that I have my 6 cards here in my graveyard, just so you know.
Honestly, part of me thinks that maybe Abe's forgotten about that Dig Through Time. What do you think?
Oh, that's not relevant.
I don't know if he's writing anything down, right? We can't see if they have pads or anything like that. I think
you think Chris?
Or Chris? I'm sorry, not Abe. Abe definitely remembers.
Yeah,
he's looking at it every turn, going, "Yeah, I gotta get it." But I'm wondering if Chris wrote it down or if he's forgotten about it after that turn 1.
I mean, what's he gonna do? He can't do anything about it anyway.
Here comes a Gideon.
Staple Stroke. Did you draw another one?
Ooh.
Did he get a second game? No, he did not. It resolves.
Here it comes. Digging through time. I'm curious to see what he grabs. Oh, leaving the Crackling Goon in there, smart. I was wondering what he was going to leave in there to flashback with Jace. Digging.
Oh, okay, this is going to be brutal.
Another dig. A Gideon, a Valor's Stance.
But wait, I still have to see more cards.
Yeah, but wait, there's more.
Let me pull these out of camera view so I can tantalize and...
Let me just salivate all over my hand.
Now, I think he's got the one of Jeskai Charm in his hand.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't get a good look.
I'm saying he's pulling a land as one of his cards.
Just to start chaining that Soulfire
He needs
Grandmaster.
land, so he can start doing some more stuff.
Yeah. Wow, another Crackling Goon.
Well, that's nice.
Jeskai Charm is correct. He did have that. Is that a Manus Rider? It's a Manus Rider. Mantis Rider gets in. Gets the beats. It's going to plus the Jace. Man. So I have to say, and unfortunately people are going to hear it all day, but as a Legacy player, right, I'll preface, this is the most plussing of the Jace I've seen in a really long time. Yeah, I mean, this game is really like hitting us an interesting stride, right? Because neither player are out of it by any stretch, right?
Yeah.
Like a top deck language here is just gas for Chris, but it won't help with that Jace. You know, he needs to find another Ruinous Path. How many does he have? He's got 2. We've seen 1. Utter End would be really helpful here. He can Utter End the Jace. But he's only got 1 of those. I assume he brought the other one in from the board, so maybe he's got 2.
I am curious what Abe took. I feel like if he had that one more land,
he'd have a little bit more play right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have options. He could Mantis Rider and Jeskai and Crackling Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He also did just draw, like, did he take the other dig through time? Because the argument could be made that at some point, right, like, dig through time is just as good as that, right?
Well,
but
Chris
he's drawing.
Chris has got 2 Planeswalkers.
Yeah, now it's not good.
Normally, well, he's got the Mantis Rider. If he can't deal with the Mantis Rider,
is he making the 4/4? Because that's pretty. Oh,
there's the languish.
Gross. 6 minutes left in the round, so these guys gotta get it moving.
Did he tap poorly for languish? He did.
He cannot play that language. Yeah.
Yeah, he tapped a swamp that he did not have to tap.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I wonder if he was even thinking about, like, well, what if I draw language here? I mean, obviously not, right? Or he wouldn't do that. He doesn't need double white for anything in his deck. He definitely needs double black. So, because he's already got a Gideon, so he's not going to play another Gideon. So, yeah, that tap, that might come back to haunt him, especially with 6 minutes left in the round, right? Like, things are going to start to get a little bit weird. Siege Rhino. Whew. That's a swing. Yeah, something tells me we're rapidly approaching turns.
6 minutes left in the round. He did take the other dig through time.
Yeah, I mean, card's good. Card's real good. Especially like we were talking about, he runs so many 1-ofs.
So he's got a Jeskai Charm. Jeskai Charm can kill him. He can kill both Planeswalkers this turn pretty handily. And put 3 in his face.
Can he? Yeah, if he Crackling Dooms, right? He could Crackling Doom, kill both. He'd plus it. Interesting choice there. To not take out both Planeswalkers, knowing there's a language coming.
Hold on. He's not done with his turn.
Yeah, I don't know. We can't figure that out. We've been working on the sound, and it's just a mic thing. It may be the fan from the computer here that we're using to stream. That's what you might be. Oh, okay. Playing the Crackling Doom on the main phase or during combat to kill the Gideon. Very cool. Very cool. It's pretty gross. That was the plan.
That was the meta.
That was
It's
the plan.
I'm going to go ahead and figure out that you're going to clear the board, then make him a creature, and then I will terminate his ass. Nice.
Nice.
Here's another Gideon.
Here's a Gideon. And he'll probably make a bro. Right? There's my bro.
Well, if he has the Jeskai Charm up, he can just Jeskai Charm to kill the Gideon. Yep. There it is. Taking one from his pain land.
Wow. All right. And holding a dig through time, right? Like, is that what he's still got?
He's still got a dig through time.
God. Feels good. Even if he doesn't, he can just flash it back with Jace. He's got the other one still.
Mm-hmm.
What's he gonna do? Is that what he's doing? Yeah, he's sacking Jace to flash back dig through time. Oh.
It's like, I
don't know though. I mean, 2 minutes left in the round. Is this what you do? Like, you could just keep plussing it and keep making that a 0/0 every turn, and then ult it, right? Like, what's his plan here with this much time in the round?
He's looking for something that
He's looking for something that but makes dead in how much time? He's at 18. You know?
Yeah, well, he's gonna have a couple more turns after this 2 minutes. I don't know if they've announced time yet, so I don't know if he can go. Oh, that's 2 Mantis Riders. That could go a long way towards the plan.
Yeah, that puts you on a 3-turn clock. That's what you want, right? But then you're gotta hope that he doesn't languishes again. You're just so it feels bad, you know.
I don't know if Abe's aware of how much time's left in the round. That could greatly.
I heard them announce it over the loudspeaker. So
okay.
I mean, at 3 minutes, I think I heard. So
true. He is shuffling his cards in his hand much faster.
Much faster. They feel the pace. Oh.
All right, he's so out of reach now.
I
don't know that he can. He's not
brutal expulsion. Right? I keep doing this. Is it expul? No, it's not. It's exercise command. I keep doing this, man. I'm terrible. Okay, so that's a good reason to sack your Jace to get your dig through time, I guess. If you know you're doing that, he can't flip Jace this turn though. Oh, I feel like maybe he needed to wait. He has a fetch in hand. He needed to wait to loot. He could fetch, sack the fetch, loot, flip Jace. That might cost him. There's a couple of like little minute things here, but that would have flipped his Jace.
Mm-hmm.
So he waits. He drew that fetch. So he plays the fetch. Fetches.
He drew the fetch on his normal draw?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then the mountain on the loot.
Time in the round.
Time in the round, guys. Yeah, looks like maybe we're going to get a draw on this one. Yeah, 86 players today. 86 players for standard states. Which makes me feel like Modern's actually going to be a lot bigger tomorrow. But they weren't all here for draft. There were like 70 plus players for 3 different formats last night. Flips the Jace. See, could have had it last turn. It's real brutal. That's one of those things. That's a play that haunts you, right? Like next round a little bit. If you draw here, it's not the end of the world, but I still feel like he needed to be plussing the Jace that was on the board before.
Yeah, it's just there's not enough time.
I just don't think they're gonna find a way to do this.
Let's see if somebody concedes the other person, but I don't think that's
not in round 2.
Happen,
not in round 2.
Not unless they're buddies.
Please. I don't scoop my buddies in on round 2, man. Get out of here. What's this look like?
I never know. Someone would be like, "I'm not going to stay here anyway. I gotta leave. I'm just playing for." Like,
I'm just playing for 2. I'm just paying my money to play 2 rounds and scoop you in. Get out of here.
It happens.
Yeah.
Yes. Little typo in the life total. Sorry, gents. This is where it's at.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what we do here.
I think
he's got to keep plussing that Jace, right? I mean he does regardless because he's got to keep that creature at bay. But can he ult it in time? And if he does,
Oh,
it's not
the
gonna.
big fat die.
There it is. All right, so they had a bit of an extension.
Oh,
It
time
looks like.
extension probably
yeah.
setup.
Into the miracles bracket. That's absolutely correct. Down into the land of lands and miracles. In the draw bracket. Divining tops everywhere.
Boy, you gotta top into the
No, don't
Fetch
even.
lands.
No, don't. No. Please don't make me hate life already today.
So how do you think? How do you think this game would have gone if instead he had just picked the two Mantis Riders?
I mean, it'd be over. It'd be over, right? Like, there's no board wipe in hand. He's got one card. I think it'd be over.
Yeah, I think when you know time's coming up, you gotta go for it.
Although he played Siege Rhino also, so like there's a bit of a swing there. He got rid of it. That's why I really don't know that the Mantis Riders make that big of a difference, but I definitely think that having to
Well, he's taking control of the.
plus the Jace again, you know what I mean, is making things bad for them. But he's definitely not going to win.
Yeah,
no one's
this is a
going
draw.
to win.
No one can win this.
Even then, the Jace ult doesn't like outright win you the game. Right? It's not like ulting Mindstorm.
Chris could go Mountain Creator's Class. Maybe he's just been holding Creator's Class away
He's
from
been
Mountain.
sandbagging it. There are going to be 7 rounds today, so this is round 2. And has he had that shambling fence this whole time? He's just been forgetting to swing with it. Did we forget about it?
He had events.
Did he have it the whole time? Is the question. How long has he had that fence?
Couldn't have had it the whole time.
I mean, to be fair, it's not unheard of to forget about your manlands for a long time. I've definitely seen people do it.
And a draw.